Published 0906 EDT, the 23rd of August 2017. Updated 0906 EDT, the 23rd of August 2017. A 20-year-old woman, who suddenly started vomiting while hiking with friends in Colorado on Thursday night, died from altitude sickness, according to her family. Susanna DeForest, of Collegeville, Pennsylvania, was pronounced dead around 5 a.m. Friday morning after a rescue team received an alert about a grievously ill hiker in Conundrum Hot Springs around 10:45 p.m. Thursday night. On Tuesday, her mother confirmed her daughter's cause of death on Facebook. "Dear friends, many of you already know this, but on Friday, we lost our daughter, Susie DeForest. She was hiking in Colorado and suffered acute altitude sickness." Scroll down for video. Susanna DeForest, 20, who suddenly started vomiting while hiking with friends in Colorado on Thursday night, died from altitude sickness, according to her family. DeForest, of Collegeville, Pennsylvania, was pronounced dead around 5 a.m. Friday morning after a rescue team received an alert about a grievously ill hiker in Conundrum Hot Springs around 10:45 p.m. Thursday night. First responders couldn't reach DeForest until Friday. Her friends who were with her did all they could to get help to her in time, Kate DeForest wrote. Susanna DeForest was alongside 3 of her friends hiking the Conundrum Creek Trail when she became lightheaded and started vomiting, according to Pitkin County Sheriff's Deputy Anthony Todaro. The 3 friends, also from Pennsylvania, set up a tent in order to get DeForest out of the heat and into an open space to lie down. Todaro said 2 of the girls left the scene around 8:30 p.m. to seek help, but were not able to reach emergency officials until more than 2 hours later. When Mountain Rescue Aspen arrived to the scene, they attempted to revive DeForest while awaiting the helicopter to transport her to the hospital. The first helicopter reportedly had troubles landing due to poor weather conditions. Police said the friends left a bit late in the afternoon but had the proper gear, water and food and were prepared to spend the night at the hot springs and hike out the next day. DeForest, pictured, had just completed her sophomore year and was on the dean's list during the spring 2017 semester. By the time a second helicopter landed around 5 a.m., DeForest had already died. Todaro said the girl seemed to have taken appropriate safety measures while on the hike, and kept hydrated with food and water while using proper gear. Alcohol and drugs were not a factor. DeForest was not said to have suffered a pre-existing medical condition. DeForest was a graphic design student at Pennsylvania College of Art Design who was preparing to start her junior year this fall. The Conundrum Creek Trail is said to take almost a full day to complete, with 58 hours to hike in and 36 hours to hike out, on average, according to alltrails.com. The outdoor guide describes the pathway as highly elevated, beginning at about 8,000 feet and ending at about 11,200 feet and almost entirely uphill on the trek-in. On the way out, the hike is almost all downhill, according to the website. The trail can be rocky and muddy, but it is easy to follow and rated somewhere between moderate and difficult, the guide said. The Conundrum Creek Trail file image takes almost a full day to complete, with 58 hours to hike in and 36 hours to hike out, on average. It's described as highly elevated, beginning at about 8,000 feet and ending at about 11,200 feet and almost entirely uphill on the trek-in.